back. Jiu-Jitsu 2000 here today. I'm coming at you from San Diego, California. Right now I'm sitting outside of the USS Midway. They've made this ship a museum. It's CV-41. My mother's husband's brother served on board this ship between 1960 and 1964. So I want to give a shout out to Mr. Jerry Browning. This is an amazing museum, and the following footage that you'll see after this is my tour of the ship. So I hope you enjoy the video, and please stay tuned. Welcome on board to the USS Midway. Enjoy your visit. Thank you. These are called dogs right here. This is so when you shut the door, you can wedge this against the door and it's watertight.
I'm on number 11.
Can't go up there. Go down though.
If you're not a
Find the brick.
What letter says O? Good job.
I'll tell you what those are here in a second. These are what we call EEBDs, emergency escape breathing device. That's what those are.
That was another one. That was when they were really bad. They had to go all by themselves.
Okay, we're coming into a berthing area here. These bunks are 3 high, just as they were when I was in. The top bunk, you can see that it's showing you how it's made, how you have to do your bed. Then this one's open, showing a display, basically some of the contents that you might have had inside your rack. And this right here is a drawer that we used to pull out, and you could have some small items in there. This is the kind of living that we had. We actually had a little foot walker too. Yes, those more EEBDs, emergency escape breathing device. Some duct work for some cooling. And then again, there's some more racks, as we used to call it. And this is exactly what it looked like when we were in. Second class petty officer, he's a machinist mate. Pair of boondockers. Ship's phone.
Here on the bulkhead, there's the water line of the ship. So you're actually, at this point, you'd be chest high in water over your head. It's, but if the water out there is a little cooler, it helps to cool it down. And of course, these big floors, these force-feed doors, the foreman also pointed out that. Hi there.
Hello, sir.
What?
Serious hide and seek for you.
Bad.
That'd be bad. And if you lose anybody, what would you do? You couldn't find anyone. Sit down.
There's some brown there.
Oh, the HT shop.
let's go, Maya.
So this whole area out here, right now I'm in the main cargo bay, hangar bay I guess you could call it, and they would put an aircraft out here like they have there, and then that whole piece would move up. That's a big elevator, and that's how they would put the aircraft onto the flight deck. Oh, I'm sorry. It's okay, ma'am. I think that's a CH-46. Let's go take a look.
When it gets to just about the right position, and it goes. In place, except for about 4.5 inches of play in there. And there's a little pressure back here in the hole back too. So what we've got to do is get rid of all play, get rid of the wiggle room. The cat spotter will tell the pilot, off your brakes, we're going to tension the cabin. We tension that by moving the cabin forward very carefully.
Carl Vinson. That's the adventure. Wow.
Maybe put a smile on your face.
That's the adventure. We're going to be on that one tomorrow doing our whale watching tour.
Largest
There's a bridge right here between Bahrain. This is all Saudi Arabia. This is Bahrain.
next room that you're going to go into.
So there they have a map center there.
It's here that we have all of the operations of the ship. Where I directed the
And I think John, that airburst took out the telecommunications. Yeah, now you may hear the bombs now. If you're still with us, you're going to hear the bombs now. They are hitting the center of this city. I hope you'll think about the extraordinary dedication of my crew to continue your tour. They make Midway magic every day. Thanks for coming aboard. And welcome to the captain's cabin. I'm getting caught up on some paperwork and have to get up to the bridge soon. But it's great to have you aboard as my guest. I understand you've seen a fair share of our floating city here. You know, we have over 4,500 sailors, chiefs, and officers aboard. It's my job to see that they're trained and ready to meet every mission we're called to do. On the USS Midway, the buck stops right here with me. At the end of the day, I'm responsible to the Admiral and ultimately our Commander-in-Chief for everything that takes place on this ship, under some of the most challenging conditions you can imagine. The job allows precious little sleep. In fact, sometimes I catch a few weeks up in the island when we're at sea. Being captain really comes down to motivating each of my sailors to do their jobs to the very best of their abilities, from engineering to communications. I have to mold thousands of individuals in the middle of the ocean into a solely responsible for the safety of so many sailors in one of the most dangerous environments you can find anywhere. It's a humbling responsibility, one that I'll value for the rest of my life. Well, I'll have to finish my paperwork here. Flight ops are about to start. I hope you'll think about the extraordinary dedication of my crew as you continue your tour. They make Midway magic every day. Thanks for coming aboard.
Years have been in war for?
A lot, huh? Well, not always in war, just in service.
Maybe two.
This is Captain, huh?
Captain's personal cook. There's another elevator that can lift stuff up onto the flight deck. The pilot ready room.
Hi, how are you? Good. Having a good time? Good, good. Find everything okay? Yeah. That really helps, doesn't it? Yes. Good for you. All these plaques that you're filming right now, these were fighter squadrons, Navy fighter squadrons.
Wow.
The ones in the back of the room there were Marine fighter squadrons.
Wow.
That back there. And these were all Navy squadrons also.
That's amazing. My great uncle served on this ship from 60 to 64.
Oh, is that right? Was he a pilot? Do you know what his job was?
I believe he was a catapult guy.
Okay, so
The rest-
catapult officer, or was he enlisted or officer?
He was enlisted.
Yeah, so that could be a shooter, or he was also one of the... Yeah, you know what they used to call it?
The Advanced Hawkeye provides revolutionary battle management command and control capabilities for theater air missile defense. More than 80 nations currently have cruise missile capabilities. The E-2D was designed with purpose and intent.
Okay, knock it off, gentlemen. Let's go home. My friend is the lead. Gentlemen,
This is pretty cool because they give you one of these little things and a set of headphones, and when you walk around the ship you see these numbers, and then you know, like number 32 flight deck, and then you type in 32 and you hit play and it tells you a pretty cool audio, a little bit of history about what that number's about. That's kind of a neat thing. It's kind of like having your own private tour guide, if you will. Pretty cool. This is exactly what it was. A Navy sailor coming home after a long cruise. He misses his wife and his kids. I saw this all too many times. This is a beautiful display of the typical homecoming that we would see when I was in the Navy. It's exactly accurate, 100%. Sometimes when you're out to sea, you're out there for months at a time. You know, speaking of homecoming, one thing that I want to mention is when we would go out to sea, we would be out there for a long period of time and we would see the same colors every day. You know, we would see the same haze gray, deck gray, we would see the color of the ocean, and the colors never really changed. And so when we would come into port, all the colors that we would see in port were vibrant, you know, yellows and oranges and things like that. And so what that did was it kind of made us like the little bugs flying towards the bug zapper light, you know, like a lot of the bars and things like that. And that's probably one of the reasons why Navy sailors get a bad reputation for, going and being drunks overseas and things of that nature. And it's based on the fact that those lights and things really draw you in.